What's good, YouTube? It's Suzy Trim back with another banger, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to never slide again on NBA 2K22. And you see I'm on a gold defensive lockdown. A lot of you guys who are playing lockdown in this stage play with the Hall of Fame, so this just shows how much more valid this video is. 86 perimeter defense. So this is going to help a lot of you play shots. A lot of you play shots really quick. 30 defensive setting. A lot of you lockdowns 0-0 centers, 0 some centers can go 35, but for the most part 0 on defensive settings. I will talk about more of that stuff later in the video, but look at this clip right here. Crumble this guy, go for a corner little fade, green bean. But before we get right into it, leave a like, subscribe, comment if you want. Hope this helped you guys. If you guys need a part 2, let me know. This video is going to be really in depth. You see there, I slid, and look at this play. I'm going to teach you guys. I'm going to show you guys a video of me playing pick and roll defense, me playing ISO defense. I'm going to teach you guys how to play both and how to excel in both and how to not get bopped as much and how to not slide as much. You see, I'm not sliding as much. I'm up 11. My goal is just not to give up a 3. And your primary goal is a lockdown. You can't stop every possession, but try to make them score less than 50%. You know, try to get your teammates just enough stops for them to win. And right here, going right into the micro, I'm gonna talk, and I'm gonna let you guys know what you gotta do into the micro and how to become great. My defense got 10 times better doing this my court personal workout with a great guard. You want to use various different guards. I'm telling you, if you guys want to become an elite guard, you guys want to play the stage, become a comp stage player, this is what you guys want to do. This is what all the lockdowns do. This is the secret sauce to becoming a great defender. They run repetition after repetition. They get bopped in the my court. So once they play the stage games, the park games, they go in there and they just dominate, crumbling every single move. Alright, this first style of defense, I call this the madness. This guy is a top lockdown. He doesn't play defense with L2. I don't know how it's possible. Sometimes I do. It depends on what guard I'm guarding. But this is how you get a bunch of blitzes. If you want to go for blitzes, you want to let go of your sprint button. If you hold your sprint button and you click square, you're flying all out of the play completely. If you're going for blitzes, never hold sprint. You can blitz at least 3 or 4 times compared to that one time where you completely fly out of the play and completely gamble. With blitzing without holding your sprint button R2, make sure you do not hold the sprint button. I don't know how much more I can emphasize this. I didn't know I've been playing 2K for 2 years, and I didn't know without holding sprint button and you click square, you will not fly out of the play. You fly out of the play when you sprint at them and you click square. So there you guys go. If for you guys who keep flying out of the play when you go for splits, that's what happens. Or when you fly out of the play when you go for a lane, that's what happens. It's because you're sprinting. If you don't sprint, you don't fly out of the play. You never fly out of the play. It's understandable for lanes because sometimes you have to react a little quicker, get there a little quicker. Sometimes for blitzes too. But if you want to be safe, you know it's game point. You never ever want to hold the sprint button when you're trying to blitz a guard. That's really good. So that's my first tip. And right over here, you see your main goal when you're in the my court. It's okay to get bopped. You want to get bopped and you want to learn from it. You want to learn from your bops. You want to get bopped. I don't know you guys. Some of you guys will play my court. You'll play these these guards, and you guys will just try to play as safe as possible. But right over here, I'm showing you now. This is defense, just straight L2. I'm not putting my hands up. I'm never putting my hands up. This is just hands down defense. If a guard's a runner, when I'm telling you, if a guard loves to run, this is the type of defense you want to play. And then I'll show you, if a guard likes to come back left and right and you can't really predict them, what you want to do is look at the guard's chest. You want to react to their movement. Do not predict. The second you start predicting is the second you get bopped a lot more. You never ever want to predict, especially as a lockdown. You never want to jump. You can let your center jump. If you jump, you're bopped that entire possession. You're gone that entire possession. So let me remind you guys, this is never jump, look at the player's chest, react, do not predict. React, do not predict. I don't know how much, I can't explain to you guys how much better I became just reacting. Like, it's fine if you get there late. You'd rather get there late than not be there at all, if you guys understand. And if you're getting there late, just make a faster lockdown. Make a lockdown with 99 speed. You see what happens when you jump right there? I'm just showing you. If you jump, you're out of the entire play. And I never jumped. That was like a one-time thing. You have to be 100% sure, and usually if you're playing pick and roll defense, you let your center jump. Your center can jump every single possession. It is completely okay. I'm going for blitzes, and ever since the patch, blitzes are a lot harder. You do not want a gold lockdown like me. Right now, currently, I have a gold lockdown. You do not want a gold lockdown. You want a Hall of Fame, a perimeter lockdown, a pure is good too, but they're inconsistent at shooting. I would say a primary red, green, or green, red primary. That's my recommendation, especially for lockdown. Lockdown's great when you're good at both. The best lockdowns are great at both offense and defense. Yeah, it's good to be primarily good at defense, but if you can sacrifice a little bit of defense and be great on offense and never miss, 100% do that. It just depends on how you play, depends on how you are as a lockdown, because there are going to be games where you're just going to have to be offensive oriented on the lockdown and you're going to be bopped out of your mind against the guard. As long your main goal is try to get them below 50%. You can't get a stop every single possession, but you see me, I'm holding L2 and I'm not really sliding. I'm going deep corner, I'm chasing the man, I slid right there. And say, I want to bring this up. If you're playing pick and roll ISO, if you're playing ISO where a center sits in the paint, you tell your center, play the corner. Because if you slide to the corner, not the wing, when they play 3 out and 2 people are sitting in the corner, you are okay. Because your guards can sort of pinch and you don't have to go deep corner. The second you go deep corners, the second you slide completely out of the play. There's no way you can recover 90% of the time going deep corner. It is really, really hard coming out of that deep corner in current gen. And I just need to let you guys know that. So when you have a center, it's okay to give up a 2. Just don't go deep corner that much. Deep corner is risky, very risky. And for the most part, if you have to go deep corner, don't go completely deep corner. Try to play that comeback, because when the guards run deep corner, they tend to shoot a 2-pointer. It drags them into a 2-pointer. So you'll be alright. But I'm just showing you a couple ways. You see I'm sprinting, I'll try to turn, I slid right there. It's okay. In my court, you're going to slide a lot. The first time you're playing defense, you're going to slide a lot. My defensive settings are 0-0 everything. Because I feel like when I play on 15 and 5, when I play on 10 and 5, I slide too much. 15 is a mental thing. 35, I don't know if that really works. I think it's great on big men, but me personally, I play on 0. So if you feel like any of those defensive settings make you play better mentally, like it helps you mentally, go ahead and use them. But I realized it didn't affect me. I felt like I slid too much. I felt like I couldn't really control my player. That was my personal opinion. But don't go based off what I say. Go based off what you think is happening to your my player. If you feel like it's helping you, you feel like it's guiding you, go ahead. And make sure to turn on your arrows. If you guys want to play lockdown, make sure to have your arrows on. Last year, having arrows off helped a lot. Even though you have your arrows off, when you don't have it, it's a lot easier to play defense. But I'm telling you, you still will get bopped. It's way easier to have your arrows. And when you do have your arrows, it's like aim assist on shooting game. Arrows is like aim assist on defense. So you want to keep that on at all times. It's literally a myth when you have your arrows off this year. It just makes you play worse defense, because I saw 2 people from 2 point of views. Their arrows were still there. Their arrows are still there on the opposing team. So through your teammates see your arrows still. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. So if you guys are thinking about turning off your arrows, do not turn off your arrows. And how you get arrows every single time on the inbound, you double flick your right stick down twice. You flick it down twice. Okay, flick your right stick down twice. It'll help you so much more. And right here I'm playing hands up defense. What you want to do, how I'm playing defense right now, is I keep my hands up. The second he starts running, I sprint. I hold my R2. A lot of lockdowns don't like doing that. They like jogging. They like going to the lock guard without holding R2. If you have 99 speed, you can run up without holding R2. And the second I see them, I flick on my left, I click L2, and I flick my right stick up and I break a lot. If I'm guarding a running guard, I only hold L2. But the problem with that is that I end up jumping too much. No, the problem with holding L2, I end up sliding too much. That's what I meant to say. I slide too much when I break only with L2. But with hands up defense, once in a while, you will get auto jump, but it's not nearly as much as 21. You do not get auto jump that much this year. And remember, react, do not predict. You can predict for blitzes, but make sure you do not hold your sprint button so you don't get completely out of the play. So once again, react, do not predict. That's how I break. I break flicking my right stick up. I rarely jump. That was a jump that I knew 100% he was going to shoot. And you see right there, if a guard just keeps sprinting up like that, you just want to stay on the 3-point line. You see how I adjusted? If I realize I'm guarding a runner, I'm guarding a guard that does not like me getting pressed. The second I press, I get beat off the dribble. You play on the 3-point line. Why on the 3-point line? This works so well this year because a lot of guards cannot shoot deep this year. Chef is inconsistent. I don't know what it is. Shooting deep, shooting from half is inconsistent this year. And you have to play different types of guards. If guards move left, right really quick, you want to play hands up defense because they're going to shift you so quickly. If you can't really predict what a guard's doing, like right now, how I cannot predict on what on earth this guard's about to do, just play hands up defense, especially when they're turning left and right unpredictably. You want to use that hands up defense and then drop it down once they start sprinting for a while. And sometimes you will slide, sometimes you won't, but for the most part you'll play great defense. Your job is not only to, your main priority in this game, you're never not going to slide in this game. How did I tell you? This game, sliding is ridiculous. It's worse than 21. 21, you just got bopped. The speed glitch was just so fast. Without the speed glitch, you would never really slide like that. So I'm telling you, with this game, it's very, very slidey. You need to play, depending on how the guards play. If they're shifting left, right, way too quick, they're overkilling, you can go for a blitz. Left, right, you can't really predict them. They move left, right so quick to the point where you don't know which side they're going to do. You play hands up. So your character will react a little late, but it will save you. You see, I thought he may have won corner, but my character reacted late, so I didn't go deep corner because I played hands up defense and I got up to the top key quicker. So it's just a little bailouts like that. And if they're crabbing you, you see I played on the 3-point line, he could really only crab me for the mid-range. So those are a few things. He made me slide. You see, a lot of guards like to overkill. A lot of guards like to come back to you. And if the guard is wide open, like you can't get there, do not keep sprinting. You keep sprinting, but you have to not think they already scored. If you think they already scored, you're going to slide to Mars. How did I tell you? And never jump is locked down. I don't know if I told you never jump. Never jump. Never jump. You can let your center on pick and roll. ISO is very difficult this year. It is the hardest thing to guard. It's harder than pick and roll because in pick and roll, if you have a great center, you can just double team. So I taught you guys how to play. I taught you guys how to play without L2, the very first 3 clips. I taught you guys how to play hands down defense right now, just with L2 and sprinting. Hands up and L2 and sprinting. These are just a few things. A lot of lockdowns don't like sprinting. I just like that 94, 92 speed, 96 speed where I can sprint. If you have 99 speed, you don't really need to sprint, but I feel more comfortable sprinting because I know the guard's more likely to come back to me and not outrun me. And over here now I'm playing defense without L2. I don't know what it is this year. Playing defense without L2 is not that bad, but right, you see me sliding a lot because I'm holding the sprint button. When you're not playing with L2, you do not want to hold the sprint button because then you notice how like bad I'm sliding. So there you go. If you want to play L2 defense, you don't want to hold the sprint too much, or else you're going to slide to Mars. I was just learning how to play without L2. Without L2, you do not hold the sprint button because look at how much I'm sliding. I just need to show you guys like the difference between holding L2 and the difference between holding the sprint button without L2 and not breaking, like what it does for you, like how badly you slide without breaking without L2. So there's that. If you guys want like a more in-depth, me showing you guys with a hand cam and all of that, I can do that for you guys. Alright, the secret to becoming an elite defender is this personal workout. This personal workout, you want to play at least 50 attempts. You can do this 2 to 3 times a week. It doesn't matter. You just need to really play my court for 10 minutes every single day. I know a lot of you guys can't get in every single day, so play when you can over the weekend. Just play for 30 minutes. My court. And that's it. That's really it. I do not play. And once you get those hours in for my court, You really don't need to come into the my court that much. You can just go straight into stage. It's just a good little warm up. Sometimes I just do only 10 or 20 attempts just to warm up my defense, because first game you slide, you don't slide, depends. All depends on what guard you're playing against. If you're playing a really good guard, if I'm going to the comp stage, I'd recommend just playing just a couple warm-ups. Even with an AI, it does not matter, but I recommend you guys just picking up a guard or good guard. You want to get bopped. You want to slide a lot. When you're first doing this, you want to get bopped. You want to learn how to stop sliding. That's the only way you can stop sliding. You see right there when I went to deep corner, I don't slide. I really don't slide that much. I still do sometimes. I played the comeback, got a steal. This guard was on fire though. This guard was on fire with his takeover. You want to play guards with and without takeover. If you guys are locked down, you want to know how to get your takeover. In this, all you gotta do is just go for blitzes, get like 10-20 steals, and then you get takeover. You only get takeover like once compared to the guard when they get it 5 times. So that's how you get takeover. And after this, I'm gonna teach you guys. I'm gonna play one stage game, and the rest. If you guys want to see me play defense before patch, where you could have gotten a lot of steals, look at my recent video. Like, I was crumbling. It's called two-way sharpshooter. Now you need a Hall of Fame defensive lockdown. I don't know if I told you guys, you need a Hall of Fame defensive lockdown. Two-way sharpshooters are not the best lockdowns anymore, because you don't get the same amount of steals as other lockdowns do, since gold is not effective. Gold defense is just not that effective in this 2K against a really good guard. So there you have it. I'm showing you guys how to play great defense. A lot of you guys that are lockdowns do have Hall of Fame, so I hope this helps. Some of you guys are play shots. If you guys are play shots, use 35 defensive settings. A lot of you guys that are non-defensive builds, you can use. Alright, really quick, I'm going to show you the difference between me on like an 84 speed center that's a lot slower, how I would play defense on a build that has 85 speed. They just aren't as fast as that 96. I play a lot of hands up defense. This is the hands up defense that I'm talking about. You break using your hands up. You flick your right stick up. You hold L2. As I'm sprinting, I do not hold L2. So I sprint with R2. Break with L2. If the guard is standing still in one spot, I hold L2 with my hands up the entire time on my center, because I got like that little lengthy. I'm a little taller with my intimidator. Right now I do not have clamps, menace, hustler. The badge to get a lot of imbalance as a center, as a guard, as a lockdown, you want hustler. That hustler badge at least on bronze. And to get ghost contest, you want intimidator on Hall of Fame, at least on gold. You get a bunch of ghost contests. But guards still may green it, but it'll help you. It will save you. Menace is a huge badge. You guys need that for more bumps. Clamps is not the only badge that gives you bumps. You need Hall of Fame, Menace, and Clamps to give you guys bumps. But you see me in the my court. I'm getting bopped. I don't mind. You guys have to not care about getting bopped. And when you play, for you guys to get guards, you don't have any guards to run within the my court. You have to go to my court and you have to message them, yo, I'm a personal workout, let me crumble you. You go to the stage, you message a guard, or you just message one of your guards. You go to their my court and you tell them, let me crumble you. And I've never seen a guard quit so fast out of their AI workout and just try to pop me so much. And then they're going to try to you on a guard that wants to try you, on a guard that wants to bop you. And that's how you get so much better. Through repetition, through understanding how guards different. Every guard moves differently, so you need to guard many different guards. So that should help you guys a lot. I hope it does. We're moving into the gameplay now, and I'm going to break it down and teach you guys how I play. Alright, this video is already pretty long, so I'm going to just get right into it. You see I'm playing some solid stage players. They got some comp names, tryhards. But for very first possession, I play the lane right here because I didn't really know what to do. So I tried playing the lane, didn't really get it, but he shot a full bar 2-0. I ended up trolling, shot a fade, back first possession. You see I'm pressing up on him, trying to get, you see, I realized he got a crab. I tried going for a blitz, didn't get it, make him go for a rim run. All you need to do is an ISO player. If you're guarding ISO, just force a rim run every single possession. If you're going against a play shot, as long as you covered the 3-point line, you did your job. He made me slide right there. I played too high. I tried going for another blitz. That's on me. 5-8. Look at right here. Hustler. Got that inbound steal. Kick it right back to my guard. And there you go. That's how you guys get inbounds. If you want a bunch of inbounds, you need hustler on goal to get those 50-50s. And right over here, I try playing his comeback. You see great corner hedge from the center. I'm in his chest. I'm playing hands up. You see, I don't completely commit. I'm playing a little lower on the 3-point line, trying to stay with him on the 3-point line. I tried going for a blitz. There's 3 seconds left. I did not want to get steady slide. As long, my guard's getting unlimited threes. My guard's really good. Bopping this guy. I just had to flop. He's literally getting unlimited threes, so I just keep forcing the rim run. If they keep taking 2s, I keep getting 3s. Good blitz by the center. Tried getting a steal. I played the corner for him. It was I left too early. Got a quick 3. It's okay. We can live with that. Green bean again. My guard's getting unlimited 3s. My goal is just to keep forcing 2s. And that's what I'm trying to do. I try to get a steal, but I don't really get it. This guy was playing good defense. You see, sometimes you just need to adjust. It's being a great lockdown, you need to adjust the way you play defense. You can't press. If there's some guards you can press, there's some guards you cannot press. There's some guards you can play on the 3-point line, there's some guards you can't play on the 3-point line. There's some guards you can play hands up defense, there's some guards you can't. It just all depends on how they play. You see I have no arrow, but I'm flicking my arrow down twice mid-possession. Sometimes that is risky because you will give up a free 3 by reaching or doing something, or by just not being in the play when trying to switch your arrow mid-possession. But I've learned how to do that consistently. Switching my arrow helps me a lot. Or I'll foul in that play. Right there, he gets another 3's game time. 12-20. I just start trolling. I like having fun on the game. I don't play this game to be competitive, but I'm teaching guys how to become a top lockdown. I used to play competitive, but this game I've been playing a bunch of Apex. I don't play this game every day. Too. For you guys to have great defense, you do not need to play this game every day. You can play twice a week, but once you can only play like twice a week once you've played during 2K21. I used to be really bad. 2K20, 2K19. I worked hard. I literally just played this game a lot and eventually became... Never mind. I did not become good. I did not become good. But yeah, that was game time. And yeah. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys need a part 2, you guys need a hand cam to really understand. I know this was a lot of information in one video of how to play great defense. You see this guard's a running guard. Now this is going to be I'm showing 2 gameplays. One gameplay of me playing screen defense and one gameplay of me playing ISO defense. So right over here you'll notice a lot of the times when you're playing pick and roll defense, you want your center to play that wing. You see that wing, that corner area, and I want to play that entire middle area. So that's our main goal. If I get screened, I trust them. Right there, you see you never ever want to go deep corner. I play the comeback every single time because for the most part they're going to shoot a mid-range. They're going to shoot a 2, and that's what you want. You want them to shoot that 2. So it is okay. That was great defense. For the most part, guard got a quick little 3. Your main goal as a lockdown, force 2s, try to get complete stops, but it's really hard to get complete stops. So as long as you force 2s and you have a good guard that gets 3s, you're doing a perfect job. Now he's playing ISO. He's trying to ISO me because of my center. My center's playing great hedge defense and he doesn't know what to do. Right there, he just missed wide open. That wasn't great defense, but that was just better offense. Right there again, I told you, see, I should have never reached right there at that wing. That was a bad reach, but once again, it was in mid-range. I'm playing the corner. I tried playing the comeback. My center is there for me. I got screened. I'm watching though. The center goes into the paint, so I quickly run up. I jump and he hits that. How is that 11% though? But he hits that anyways. 8 seconds, 5 seconds left. Separation right there. Circus 3s, if y'all don't know about that, that's how you stay separated on the lockdown in clutch moments. 2-3. Now you see, this is what I'm talking about. This playing defense without L2. Me trying to go for a blitz. I tried going for that one. He comes back into me. I get a blitz. I run to the wing. 3. Bang! Green bean in his face. 12-13. Nobody else would drop their nuts like me. Pause. But yeah, that's how you stay separated. That circus 3s, and not a lot of y'all know about that. But that's what I do. I don't know why on earth I jumped right there. I don't think I tried to jump. I think I just fat fingered that one. But yeah, he got a little bop. That's what I'm saying. You guys never ever want to jump when they're open because you're going to overkill. But right over here, he bops. You see I put on the 3-point line. So even though I got killed low-key, I was still there. I hawked that steal. He gets it back. Guards wide open, dots the corner. We can live with that. I dove for the ball. It's a 50-50. It's okay. 18-20. We take our little 2. In an 18-20 situation, you always want to get a 2 and trust your defense to never give up a 3. Right there, hawk that lane. and it's game time, baby. If you guys haven't already, please like, please subscribe. We're almost on our way to 3K. I hope this helped you guys a lot. And let's watch the separation play once more. Separation once again. Excuse me. But yeah, appreciate you guys.